bringing you the news and information you need from the people making a difference. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
Hello, and thanks for joining us. I'm Paul Lisnick, and this is Comcast Newsmakers. This hour's newsmaker is Pam Krieter, CEO for Mainstreet Organization of Realtors. Today, we're going to be talking about the status of real estate in today's economy. And Pam, it's great to see you.
Hi, nice to be here.
Now, you come in here representing the Organization of Realtors, so I'm going to guess the position of Realtors is go out and buy. It's always a great time, but it's a tough market.
It is a tough market, but I think that consumers need to step back from what they're seeing in the media and evaluate their own position in their own local marketplace. The interest rates are historic low levels. You have plenty of inventory to look at. There certainly is room for negotiations with some of the sellers out there.
So what you're saying, it's a good time to buy.
It is a good time to buy, yes. I believe it is. I think there is dollars and cents. Don't be scared off by these credit crunch articles. Really, there is conventional money out there that is available if you are a credit-worthy buyer.
Now, on the selling end of things, isn't the concern that if somebody says, "Well, I'm looking to sell my home, but I can't get what I could otherwise get for my home in a good market." So it may be a great time to buy, but is it a good time to sell?
Well, I think a seller needs to evaluate their position, either by talking to an expert, it could be a realtor, it could be a lender, to find out what type of equity they have in their home. Because if they may see a loss of appreciation in their current home, they may be able to make that up when they're in a home. Because the value of a newer home may be less than what they may have paid 2 or 3 years ago.
Meaning you're selling at a lower price, but you're then going to buy at a lower price.
Right, and I think you need to evaluate your own situation as to whether or not that is a good move for you. But I think you need to get out there and actually take a look at whether or not this is an opportunity for you as a move-up buyer to take a look at the market.
Well, just because, I think a lot of viewers would think that somebody representing realtors would always think everybody should buy, everybody should sell, I'll ask you this question. Who shouldn't buy these days?
Well, I think you have to, again, evaluate your own current credit status. There are some people that don't have an awful lot of equity in their home that maybe it's not the time for them to sell their home because they may find that they owe more on the house than they can actually sell it for. So if they can maintain their mortgage payments and stay in the home, it's better to wait the market out and sell when it's a little bit better for them.
How is the huge number of foreclosures impacting the work that you do of realtors?
Well, the National Association of Realtors is working with and has worked with the Center of Responsible Lending. What I would like consumers to know that if you are having trouble making those mortgage payments, don't wait. You really need to look at your situation and talk to somebody, talk to your lender. If you wait, you could possibly lose the opportunity to solve your problem. Banks don't want to own your home, but they want to be paid.
But are you saying somebody can call a bank and say, look, you hold the mortgage on my house, I know I'm supposed to pay you $2,000 a month, I don't have it right now. I mean, I would think a bank would say, well, then we're taking your house.
Well, I think it depends. Again, what is causing you not to make that mortgage payment? Is it a short-term situation? Is it a job loss? Has it been an illness in the family? Or is it I can't afford to make these mortgage payments anymore? So maybe it's time to call in and find out whether or not, if you have a reasonable payment plan, maybe your lender will make some arrangements to help you keep that mortgage on a current level.
They may talk about the Organization of Realtors. Again, we think about people buying and selling houses, but I know people should understand that actually they're out there doing more. They're even impacting when they can legislation, like whether property interest tax is deductible.
Yes, the Realtors organizations are really the only ones who try to protect private property rights for the homeowners. At the national level, every time Congress looks at mortgage interest deductibility and says, well, maybe we should eliminate it, this is something every homeowner can relate to. We strive to make sure that that stays right where it is and is a tax deduction. And at the local level where we're at, we monitor municipalities and their ordinances to make sure they don't become too restrictive, that don't allow the transfer of property. Sometimes municipalities become a little overzealous with their restrictions.
Okay, so some positive words in a tough economy. Thanks, Pam.
Thank you.
This hour's newsmaker has been Pam Krieter. I'm Paul Lisnick. Thanks for joining us. If you want more information about Comcast Newsmakers, well, just check out our website. You'll find it at newsmakers.com. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
The preceding was a presentation of Comcast Newsmakers. Now back to CNN Headline News.